Good morning, people. Crisp 38 degrees today. We're watching Dad up here in the front fix this ditch line. I spent the last hour bringing in all this dirt. He's coming in and smoothing it out, so it'll be a little bit easier for me to bring the zero turn in here and mow. We still need to keep a little section down here so that when it does flood, the water will flow out. You can see this little drainage ditch here. It goes underneath my driveway and goes all the way out over there to the corner of my parents' property and then out to the end of Riviera. So when it does flood, all the water will be pushed out that way and it shouldn't flood my yard. So we have that right there. And we also have these big drainage pipes over here, which runs across the road to my granny's pasture and pushes all the water out that way as well. So like I said, he's just coming in and smoothing this out as much as possible. Hopefully he doesn't hit anything. Woo! I may have spoke too soon. Nah, he made it out. But yeah, I had to bring in a bunch of dirt. It took me, like I said, about an hour to get all that over here. And then let Dad come in and just, whoa, smooth it out. He sees that I'm recording, so he's acting all tough, like he ain't about to flip over. I guess while he's doing that, let me flip you guys around. Hey guys. So while he's working on that, I wanted to discuss my fence real quick. The way we built it. I know I've mentioned it before, but there are people still asking about it. So let me come over here where it's a little quieter. So we put in a privacy fence out here. We started out by putting, let's see if I can just show you, 2x6s down here on the bottom. There was a couple of reasons why we did that. First reason, it bumps your fence up another 6 inches, so it makes your fence taller. The second reason, it helps make all your fence planks when you put them on nice and level, which you can see right there. So what we did is we put the 2x6s down on the bottom. We put little spacer boards behind it so that it sticks out. There's a little lip that the fence planks can sit on, and then we screw them into the 3 2x4s across here. So you won't really have to worry about your fence planks ever, I guess, touching the dirt or anything, or just rotting away. The 2x6s will be the first thing that would end up rotting, and we did use screws and stuff, so all we have to do is pull the screws out and replace the 2x6 that happens to get damaged or something later down the road. I think that was a good idea to do that. I'm very pleased with the way the fence comes out. I am 5'8". I'm not tall by any means, but this just shows you it's about another foot taller than I am. So it's definitely a nice privacy fence. I'm really digging it. It was very pricey. I didn't really need to tell y'all that because y'all know every damn thing in America is pricey right now, and it has been for the last couple of years. Inflation is a biatch, and this fence is definitely pricey, but I think it's definitely worth it as well. That is a big old fence right there. You can see we started working on the west side over here as well. We did mess up, I'm not gonna lie about that. 3 of the posts that we put in on the west side of my property were a little over 8 foot, so unfortunately we're gonna have to get some 2x6x10s and 2x4x10s and fix 3 little sections, and then back this way the rest of them all did match up. So it is what it is. Learning curve. We're not perfect, we mess up on things, and I don't mind telling you guys, it's not a big deal to us. Just a little bit of extra lumber I got to pick up, and I can always use the other lumber later on for something else. But yeah, look at these things right here. These things are just doing awesome. Those are fig trees, by the way. I got 3 of them. My mom likes figs, so I figured she'd probably eat most of them. I honestly don't even know if I've ever had a fig in my life. I might not like them. I may regret putting them on the property, but we'll have to find out a little bit later. It's gonna be a minute before we start planting grass out here. That's the only thing. This yard just looks like a dirt lot, and you guys are seeing this property at its ugliest stage from, I guess, day one when we came out here and started clearing everything up. Just stick with me, guys. I guarantee you, I will say this on record, and there's people in this town that watch, I'll make my property be one of the best looking properties in Riviera. At least that's my goal. I'm gonna try to do that. I take pride in what I do out here, and I want it to look good. And if I'm spending all this money to get this property and get everything on it, I want it to look nice and I want it to stay nice. So there's gonna be a lot of a lot of weed eating. I'll say that. My parents and Matt were busting my balls the other day saying, man, you gotta have to do a lot of weed eating on that property with all those fruit trees and stuff that you have planted. And I told them, I was like, shoot, I lived on 60 acres and maintained that, so why the heck can I maintain 1 acre? So let me flip you guys around real quick. These are my grapevines. I got one right there and one right here. This is over here in my orchard. You can see all the fruit trees, or maybe not, I don't know, it's kind of sunny out here. But what I want to do is build some kind of pergola or trellis or something right here so the grapes can grow up. And whenever I drive in on my driveway to get to the orchard, you have to walk through I don't know, a little arch or something, however I decide to do it, and have a lot of grapes and stuff growing over that. I did pick up some raspberries and blackberries. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have all sorts of fruits and vegetables and stuff on the property. My red maples are trying to put out leaves. Let's see if I can get this biatch to focus. Probably not going to. There we go. You can see some of the leaves finally starting to come out on these trees. These will put off those nice bright, oh, there we go. Nice bright red leaves in the fall time. So I have one here, right over here, and one on the other side of my pond over there. So when you drive by, you'll see big old red trees over here, which I think is gonna look really cool. And then once again, all these over here are doing really well. I know people are gonna probably point this out, so I'll just go ahead and do it. Yes, I have my fruit trees close to the fence. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pretty much cut them up over here so they don't touch the fence. I want them to grow up and over. There's a reason why I planted them over here. We are gonna fence in this section back over here. Let me walk back this way. So I own pretty much up to where those trees are over there, all those willow trees that I planted. We're gonna put a fence eventually on that side over there, all the way around the pond, so we can have the goats come in here and eat all the grass and stuff, keep it maintained for us. This section right here will hardly ever have water in it. This is just overflow, so when we do get the hurricanes, this will have some kind of water through here, and then it'll dry up quickly. So this will all be grass. I'm thinking about putting fruit trees all the way down this side, as well as the other side of the fence on the other side, on the east side. Get a lot of citrus, lemon, lime, stuff like that, orange, whatever else I decide to get. But look at this, guys. Boom. It's so cool out here. All these trees starting to put off flowers and leaves and stuff. These right here, this right here is the plum tree, I believe. So it's gonna have a lot of little white flowers like that on it. Those are doing really well. And then my peach trees over here, the flowers are starting to go away on them, but all the new green leaves are starting to grow in. Sorry, it's not in focus. There we go. But yeah, it's gonna be nice out here having all these fruit trees and flowering trees and all that. It's gonna be a nice little paradise. So anyways, that's pretty much today's video. I gotta get back to work. And yes, I'm talking this whole video. There's always somebody that points it out. I don't know if they just can't read or just can't comprehend that I have 2 channels. And on this channel, I talk. That's why I call it STR Talks. Not that hard to comprehend, but I guess some people still can't understand it. So anyways, this is the channel I talk on. If you want to see me work, go over to the main channel. It is South Texas Roots. I try to stay busy on that channel and put out as much content as I can when I can. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.